Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Eye Opener Society. And I want to welcome back the entire audience. Thank you all for tuning in because this is the first episode I'm recording in the new studio, and I'm super excited. I was actually going to wait a little bit before doing this into the new year, but when you get things together and you start, piecing together things that are so passionate to you, you want to get right on them right away. And that's exactly what I wanted to do. I don't have much as far as topics. I don't have much in the way as far as my co-host Lizzie. I haven't reached out to her to do this, um, but I wanted to put together something for you because I can't wait for my own show. It's pretty much just me. That's how I am. This is the new studio. Um, it's kind of a throwback to the original. I got the original tapestries that I had in my original studio. Things are going to change up every now and then. Camera angles may change. Um, but for right now, I wanted to do something quick to put something out because one, I'm excited. I'm going to have a new episode of Ann Lund's Haunted and Waiting, and she was gracious enough to sit and record something for the new year, and I do believe I'm going to put that out on New Year's Day. Uh, Slowly but surely, I'm gonna start getting the Wednesday night meditations up, once I got the time for that, and I can sit and focus on that. I'm gonna be bringing a lot of new stuff to this show. Um, One, let me tell you about Lizzie. Lizzie, she reinvents herself. I'm gonna put it to you that way. She goes and recalibrates, realigns, she connects with the cosmos, and boom, she retransforms herself into something completely new, exciting, and fresh. And I love that. I know she's in that transition period right now, so that's why she's not on this show. What I'm going to do for the remainder of the year, um, I'm only going to put out Monday shows when Lizzie is with me, barring this show, because this one she's not, but I just wanted to put something out to let everybody know what's going on and give you a little update. So yes, I am. I'm going to wait for her to be on the episodes. It's difficult again. You have to understand Lizzie is in a 2-hour difference of a time zone for me. So that's one. She's a wife, she's a mother, she's got her job, and she's also the cosmic fairy princess. So she's got so much going on. And again, it's difficult when you're trying to align, with somebody, especially when you work so well with them. It's got to come together perfectly. So what I'm going to do when her and I actually record, then only then we'll have those Monday episodes. So there might only be 2, maybe 3 episodes per month with Lizzie. And I'm going to put out a whole bunch of other stuff. And don't forget, we also have Haunted and Waiting. We have Sunset Child's Out There podcast, Elaine's Arcane Oracle. We also have The Sound Within. So as they bring me episodes, I will bring you their episodes on here too. And I'm going to start bringing the Wednesday night meditations. And I'm also going to be doing some other things too that I find are going to be interesting. I'm going to go down new avenues and try new things. I'm going to try new things with guests too as well. Uh, but let me give a shout out, number one, to Appalachian Rootworks, Rooted in Ruins. Carly and Carla, they're two amazing people. And if you're ever in Cynthiana, Kentucky, check out that metaphysical shop. To me, I call it a full service metaphysical shop. They offer everything. We're not just talking about all the crystals and the books and the soaps and everything that they offer, but the services that they offer, there's such a wide array, plus all the other practitioners that they have that come into their shops. Check out their website, Appalachian Rootworks. And then don't forget too, they have a podcast that they release every Friday, and they have the new year out. Or the new season. Check them out without a candle. Great people. I had a great time with them. And here's a little thing. They reached out to me when I went down and visited them. You could go back and listen to that episode. And then they recorded an episode for their podcast with me, and the audio didn't come out. And yeah, that's upsetting. However, I'm waiting. Once they got the time, we're going to re-record. Unfortunately, I can't go down there, even though maybe I could. I don't know. Who knows? But we're going to re-record that episode, and then it'll be on their show. And it's great because it's divine. these here things fall into place because there's so much new that happened with Eye Opener Society. So it'll be great to just kind of catch up with that. So, in the meantime, this year, as it approaches the new year, 2026, I keep mentioning that. I don't care how you look at it. It's just time. And to me, time does not exist. However, I always look at the new year as a way to kind of get yourself together, grounded, and start looking at things differently and start, establishing yourself again. I don't really look at resolutions or anything like that. I just like to, take the new year with a grain of salt, come back with something new. Again, just like Lizzie, reinvent yourself, do something new. My wife and I, we just moved again, and we're in a new place, obviously, so that's why things are going to change a little bit here. It's exciting to be someplace new, and I'm just looking at changing my entire life again this year. It's going to be different. I got to get out more. I got to explore more. I'm going to take portable equipment with me out into the woods. I'm going to find new places to explore, and I'm going to bring you shows, that were recorded outside as I'm exploring. I have all these ideas, but we got to get them started. It's very cold right now. There was an ice storm just the other night. So yeah, we got to really wait a little bit. Once spring starts coming around, I'm going to introduce those sort of shows to you guys, the wonderful audience. And speaking of you, the wonderful audience, you're going to be a very big part of this. Because, like I said, this is, I think, a year of disclosure. Now, I'm not just talking about the movie that's supposed to come out, because, that's timing too. That's symbolicism. Uh, I have a lot to talk about, things like that. And that's what I want you, the audience, to be. We are a society. And again, if you're following us here, understand that we are that society where we're trying to help you. We want to give you guys the opportunity to get a little bit of information. And I think Lizzie and I are going to be bringing a lot of that to you to help you get through life, because life is going to change and it keeps changing. And speaking of Appalachian Rootworks, I listened to their episode 1 for the new season. They spoke a lot about life is a journey, and I love that word journey rather than life. We are on a journey, unlike, just waking up every day. That sounds so boring and redundant, and we go to work and all. We are on a journey, and that journey is going to include every little thing that changes in our life. Um, but we also want to achieve the things that we truly want. And that's what I'm going to be focusing on, because we get blocked so much by life, by things that happen, and just these dumb rules that we've been following all of our life. It's time to start changing that. It's time to be the people that we want to be, that we really should be. How do we do that? I've been ignoring a lot of stuff in life. I've been doing things that I want to do. I'm sleeping when I want to. I'm awake when I want to. When I go to work, I do the work the way I want to. I am tired of all the rules, tired of all the regulations. I'm tired of all of the nonsense that they put on us when it comes to money and what we need, in life, and why it costs so much. So yeah, that's what this whole Eye Opener Society is going to be about for the new year. It's how to get past this, how to get, beyond this matrix, how to be ready for the disclosure, because I think we are all waking up. I really believe that we are. And because of that, they're trying to make things harder for us, because they see us waking up and they hear us waking up. They hear our videos. Of course they do, because, obviously they are in tune to all of our lives. But we have to be better. We have to be stronger. And there's going to be some key things that we need to look out for. And I'm going to try and provide that as best I can. Again, I'm just a person just like you. We all have something that we can provide. And that's what this show is going to be about. I'm going to be reaching out to you guys too. While I have the other shows that are, broadcasted here on Eye Opener Society, I want to get a couple more people within this society. I want to find some more beautiful souls that can work with us too. So I will be reaching out. I will be letting you know if you have a podcast idea that you always wanted to. I would like room for one more additional show. And again, I'm using the word show this year. I'm tired of the word podcast. Podcast seems so yesterday, you know? I want something more exciting. This is going to be a show, just like tuning in on radio or TV or whatever. Again, I'm not dumping money into it. As you can see, I'm just going to be providing video only because that's just the way I'm paying for. Again, I'm not going to bore you with this, but I pay for the video bandwidth. And if I just provide audio, I'm losing money that way. So, again, if you are not hearing us on your favorite platform, find us on Podbean, eyeopenersociety.podbean.com. That's our main host. If you hear the show on other platforms, that's fantastic. I just don't know which ones we're on anymore. I am focusing more on Eye Opener Society. I'm not worried about podcasts. I'm not worried about stats. I'm not worried about all those little podcast things anymore. I just want to give a message out. I want to put it out there and I wanted to be more focused. So those of you who are following us, thank you so much because I know you are the ones that are meant to hear all of this. And again, this here episode is just something to put out because I'm so excited to be in a new studio where I don't have to worry. Now, whenever I want to record, I can just come in here, hit record, boom, and I'm doing the show. I don't have to take everything down and put it away. It's set up permanently, and I love that. My background might change. I don't know. I got so many ideas and I'm so excited to work with you guys, the audience. I appreciate every single person that tunes in. I really do. It's always been an excitement over the last 4 years since I started. And many of you might have only started tuning in the last month or so. I don't know, but I'm so thankful to have all of you here. So again, I miss Lizzie. I know you do too, but she will be back. I know that. Like I said, she's just reinventing herself. So once she comes back, it's going to be a lot more exciting. A lot more information. Her and I are going to put together the show for Mondays. And I'm going to find new things to do for this show as well. As far as different ideas for each day, like I'll have a Tuesday something, a Wednesday something, a Thursday something, a Friday something like that. I'm not sure. But also don't forget, stay tuned to Anne Lund's Haunted and Waiting. That's going to be New Year's Day. I'm going to release that episode. I love hearing Anne Lund, and I believe Sunset Child is going to have something for us too as well. And I got to check in with Hannah Rose and see if The Sound Within is going to have anything for us too. But anyway, thank you guys. I wanted to put this out there just for you guys so you know that the studio's up. Here it is. This is me being excited. That's all it is. Hopefully, once New Year starts, and I start picking up my pace, I'm going to have a bunch of stuff for you guys. So thank you again for tuning in, and